Cities are never still. Through boom and bust, war and peace, they move with the ceaseless ebb and flow of people searching for opportunities and escaping problems. The better we understand these movements, the better life in the city will become. Many of our metropolitan centres, abandoned to poverty in the post-war years, have seen a dramatic surge in population growth. As large-scale regeneration made inner-city life attractive to affluent professionals who traditionally commuted from the suburbs. But this regeneration has come at a considerable cost to the poor. Combined with welfare reforms, it has made inner-city living less affordable, forcing low-income households to pack their bags and families and move to the suburbs. This makes access to work and amenities more difficult and expensive for some of the poorest and most vulnerable. The only tangible benefit of this exodus for the poor is a reduction in exposure to air pollution. The Understanding Inequalities team examined our cities to discover that these changes are not true of all urban areas. In smaller cities and towns, the opposite is happening. Poverty is being imported back to the city centre as people seek access to employment and amenities, even at the cost of increased exposure to air pollution. Now, with the impact of COVID, some wealthy households want to move out of the inner city and back to the suburbs due to their experience of life under lockdown and the massive growth of home working. So, spatial and economic geographies could change yet again. This constant flux rules out a one-size-fits-all approach to addressing urban poverty. Different places need different policies depending on where poverty is situated. Rather than relying on solely macro policies, like raising taxes on high earners, policymakers must respond to local and regional needs. This requires a focus on transport and digital infrastructure, connecting poorer families to work, skills, education and amenities, rather than forcing them to migrate once again.